This past summer has turned out to be one of the hottest ever recorded. If you were outside or somewhere without air conditioning on one of those sweltering days, you might have used some type of fan to try and cool off. It may surprise you, then, to learn that fans don't actually make anything cooler. At least, not directly. Unlike air conditioning, fans aren't designed to actually remove heat from the air. All they do is blow it around. To see why, we need to understand temperature. Temperature is a measure of the average kinetic energy of the molecules that constitute a larger whole, in this case, the air. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion, given by 1/2 the mass of a molecule times its velocity squared. On a microscopic scale, the molecules in the air are flying around and bouncing off each other at high speed, giving them kinetic energy. But their motions cancel each other out on larger scales, which is why we can't observe this motion in our everyday lives. We might think that when fans blow air, they change the kinetic energy of the air molecules. But under everyday conditions, these individual molecules are already moving so fast that blowing them only skews the motion slightly in a certain direction, without significantly affecting the velocities or the kinetic energy. Thus, blowing air at these speeds doesn't have a noticeable effect on the temperature. However, what can change the temperature near a fan is the heat released from friction of the blades striking the air as they spin, and produced from the electric current running through wires in the fan. So overall, fans don't cool the air. In fact, they create more heat. So why do we still use them to cool off on hot days? All of us already have a natural cooling system in place, in the form of sweat, which is produced when your body heats up. Sweat is primarily water, which has a high specific heat capacity, meaning it can absorb a lot of heat before its temperature goes up significantly. The water in sweat absorbs heat from your body before evaporating and carrying that heat away with it, cooling you down. Fans help to enhance this already effective process by blowing humid air away from your body and replacing it with dry air, which facilitates additional evaporation of sweat from your body, cooling you faster than you would otherwise. You might recognize this evaporative cooling effect as also being the cause of wind chills in the winter. But what makes windy days unbearable in the winter makes us a lot more comfortable in the breeze, or with a fan, in the summer. And that's pretty cool.